first of all, thank God for remasters. We are really living, it seems we are really now living the kind of remasters era of gaming, because this time, as you can read from the title, a couple of my all-time favorite hack and slash action adventures are being remastered, and they are going to be out on consoles on November 18th, so only 10 days left till they are released. They kinda came out of nowhere, at least for me, but doing a little research, I didn't know that they were actually the remasters of, and of course those games, I still didn't say what they are, but as you can read from the title, they are Bloodrayne 1 and 2 are being remastered. And yeah, I didn't know that actually they were remastered already on PC last year. So yeah, I saw that, oh, there are remasters on PC on Steam, and they've been around since last year, but they are differently named. They are Bloodrayne Terminal Cut. And this time these console remasters will be named ReVamped. So yeah, Bloodrayne 1 revamped and Bloodrayne 2 revamped. And yeah, they will be out November 18th. We don't know the prices, but I think they will be around 20 euros, maybe even less. I hope for 15 euros, as I think they are 15 euros per game on Steam, the PC versions. But as we know, so many times console versions are more expensive than PC versions, because usually they require much more time to port, and they are more difficult to port to and develop to consoles than PC. But anyway, I think they will be around 15 to 20 euros. I hope they are not 25 per game, because that would be, I think, too much. But yeah, 20 is okay. So yeah, these games to me are very nostalgic. I have played them back in early 2000. The first Bloodrayne was released 2002 for PlayStation 2, I think GameCube and Xbox. And I'm not exactly sure. I think the first one was for Xbox also, and I think GameCube. And the sequel was released 2 years later on 2004, Bloodrayne 2, and that game also for PS2, I think GameCube and Xbox again. I had them originally for PS2, but I think I bought them also for Xbox. At least Bloodrayne 2. Yeah, I had Bloodrayne 2 on Xbox also. And I think I had, not sure, but I remember I also had Bloodrayne 1 on GameCube. But let me see, I have a phone here, so let me see from Wikipedia, was Bloodrayne 1 also was it released on GameCube? And I can also check what consoles the sequel was for. Yeah, PlayStation 2, Xbox, GameCube, and of course Windows, yeah, the PC. Of course, both Bloodraynes came for PC, but yeah, since I'm pretty much only console gamer right now, I forget to mention the PC because personally I don't care about PC versions, and yeah, anyway. And then Bloodrayne 2, I think it was the same. No, Bloodrayne 2 didn't come for GameCube. It was only for PS2 and Xbox. Okay. Right. So, yeah, so to those who don't know what Bloodrayne games are and what they are all about, they are pretty much hack and slash, very gothic style action adventures in the same style as, well, a little bit like, I would say, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, a little bit of Tomb Raider, maybe even a little bit of Shadow Man. Yeah, but they are their own style. There aren't really many games that are very similar to Bloodrayne games. They are quite unique, I would say. But yeah, you play as this female half human, half vampire named Rain. And she's called Tampere. So that's her race, kind of. The Tampere means half human, half vampire. And since she's half human, she can be in a sunlight, and she can also be in the water. So she really don't have these weaknesses that vampires have. Also, but she needs to feed, she needs to drink blood, like periodically to survive. So yeah, you can drink blood of your enemies and that way replenish your health. So I think, if I remember, the blood meter and health meter are the same pretty much in the game. And then there's also kind of rage meter when she goes into this rage mode or frenzy mode, where just body parts fly when she hack and slashes through enemies. She has like these kind of long knives here, you know, from the elbow to the, you know, going all the way here, and in both arms, and she can really do some nasty damage with those knives or blades, I would say. And she can also use firearms, but they are like you can only they are like consumables. So once you run out of bullets, she just throws it away. So you can't keep like your firearms. You can't really keep them and just, you know, collect ammo for them. If they are run out of ammo, she just throws them away. But yeah, like I said, the game is really gothic style, and I love gothic style games like Soul Reaver and Shadow Man, and yeah, games like those. And it really focuses on more hand-to-hand hack and slashing, like melee combat, not so much on firearms. So there aren't that much shooting, but of course there are some shooting in the game also, which balances the combat quite nicely. But yeah, pretty much focused on melee combat. And it's a very gory game, very bloody, and I love it. Yeah, and I would say the second Bloodrayne 2 is pretty much in everything a better game. Maybe I would say the levels in the first game might be more interesting, or I would say more horror, more gothic-like than the second one, which I would say is more towards industrial locations, more industrial style levels than the first one, which is more horror and gothic. So I would say in that category the first Bloodrayne is better, but I would say in everything else the Bloodrayne 2 is better. Like the combat is better, more balanced. Of course graphics are a little bit better because it's 2 years old, newer game. And yeah, about those remasters, what they have really improved with these remasters, of course textures, improved textures, effects like lighting, fog, water effects, reflections, you name it. And also I'm very glad to say that both of these remasters will be blessed with PS4 Pro treatment. So both of the game will support 4K resolution. That's great. But yeah, I don't think there will be any other improvements besides, you know, the PS4 Pro. Of course, the basic PS4 will also have those all improved textures, lighting, effects, everything. But yeah, the Pro, PS4 Pro will also support 4K resolution. So that's always great to see the developers really using the power of PS4 Pro. Which still we don't know if Shadow Man Remastered on consoles will use, or specifically PS4 Pro and Xbox One X, will they be supported by 4K? We don't know. But Bloodrayne will support 4K, that is confirmed, that is great. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to this game. I will pick these up like day one, and it's only 10 days from now. So yeah, November 18th they will be out for PS4, Xbox One and Nintendo Switch. But I think we will not see the PS5 and Xbox Series versions. So it will be only for last gen consoles, not current gen. We don't see current gen versions of these games. But of course they will run, the PS4 version will run on PS5, of course. And yeah, maybe it will benefit somehow, you know, because many games when you play PS4 games on PS5, some games will benefit from better, you know, better frame rate, better resolution, better effects, better anti-aliasing or something. But yeah, really glad that these couple of classics, well, Bloodrayne games weren't that, you know, popular games, that like they are in the same, they are like Shadow Man. The Shadow Man never really was that big of a game as Bloodraynes were either. But yeah, I'm really happy that we will see the remasters of these less known games, not just the, you know, super popular games. Like now we will see, in a couple of days we will see the remasters of GTA 3, GTA Vice City and San Andreas. They are like mega super popular games, but I'm really happy that we will also see remasters of some less known games, because like for me, Bloodrayne 1 and 2 are really nostalgic games, and I'm really happy to play them once again after almost 20 years, because I haven't played them like in years and years and years. It's more than 15 years since I've played either of those two games. But yeah, that's really about it. I just thought about making this announcement that those who really loved Bloodrayne games and know those games that have the either Nintendo Switch, Xbox One or PS4, pick them up if you really like horror themed or gothic themed hack and slash oriented action adventures. You can't go wrong with these games, and these are gory as fuck games also. So if you want to see body parts flying and just blood everywhere, this is it. This is your home with these games. But yeah, so like I said, I'm really happy that we live in a kind of this remaster era of gaming. We will see more and more and more remasters emerging, and that's awesome. Like, because I don't have any old consoles anymore. I don't have PS2. I don't have Xbox. I don't have GameCube, but mostly PS2. And so I'm really happy that with these remasters we can revisit and replay these classics and these nostalgic games for us. That's just awesome. That's like a fan service really for, you know, fan service for fans. Hey, yeah. So great stuff. Really happy about this. And yeah, in 10 days Bloodrayne will be out on PS4, Xbox One and Nintendo Switch. But yeah, that's it, and see you in the next video. Bye.